Do you ever miss anything about the TikTok hype house days?
No, not really at all. I honestly think I treasure my peace more, and I think there was probably something intense going on just about every day that hype house was a thing. And I had really strong friendships with everybody. It just seemed like we were all competing with each other in a sense. And when I wanted to make music, when I wanted to really step into that space, and I needed them to be like my friends and supporting me the most, when I moved out of the hype house, I didn't have them there for me. And that really upset me, you know. It stuck with me. They made it the whole joke of the reality show is how I am like leaving the hype house and becoming a musician and how it's this bad thing. And I don't know, it left a sour taste in my mouth that they were not in support of me switching my career paths, but were in support of everyone else doing their own thing now. But when it was me, that they just didn't appreciate it. And yeah, no, you can kind of tell that all the people that I had real friendships there with it's just gonna grown apart because of me making that decision for myself.
But are any of them of any relevance or doing anything?
I have no idea.
It looks like a giant scam.
I know.
And did you make any money?
Zero.
Yeah, it just looked like an older guy taking blatant advantage of a bunch of younger people who had looks and talent that he didn't have. And it was weird. The whole thing's fucking weird. And the guy shows up on my feed from time to time going, I'm selling my house. Fuck you, man. It's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
No. And by the way, I think I've been in the same room as that person, I think, but someone told me I may have met him one time. I'm
sure you've met him out and about before.
Whatever. Looks like it gives energy. You know what I mean?
just can't believe there's a whole new cast of characters now.
Yeah.
People are falling for it still?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
no way.
I actually have no idea. But I mean, people did. When they moved into that house, they had like Vinny move in and Jacob Day, and they started bringing in new people in, and then people kept leaving. But what was really weird is they moved from West Hollywood to buy a house in Moore Park, an hour outside of LA. And so I had to make a conscious decision when everyone in my life was telling me, fuck no, don't move an hour away from LA. You're making music now. You have to be by the studio. You're going every day.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let me try to meet them halfway. So I moved to Encino, and they were still upset about it. I'm like, dude, I am 30 minutes now from you and 30 minutes from my studio. That makes me happy. But then after I moved in, they were just salty that I was spending more time doing music than putting my time into making brand deals for the hype house. And they were just like, yeah, we'll cover your rent if you make 4 bang promos for us. We said, fuck no. And so we never did one. And obviously we would never, because at the end of the day, they weren't going to cover our rent. They were going to save all of the bang stuff and cover their rent. And I mean, at the end of the day, they were just like, we're just going to put our money into what we already have going on at this house. And I'm like, well, they just made a crazy decision to drop all this money that they just started making on a house. And it was a scam at the end of the day. We had the stuff in Target. We had Hype House merch in Target. Didn't make a buck from that. Didn't make a buck from the merch. And we each had our separate codes for if you wanted to support a certain creator. Never made a buck from that. Anything to do with Hype House, you could probably profit off of the videos that we made. You know what I mean? They get views.
AdSense, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so is Vinny and all of them still a part of it?
No. Everyone's pretty much gone. I haven't really seen much of it recently, but
I've seen him on my page being like, I'm selling my house. This is my $1 trillion house. That's, by the way, horrendously ugly. God, you either have such a small penis or really have a really, really, really bad childhood trauma. So bad.
A little bit of both,
So bad.
Everything you're saying is the same stuff Alex was saying when he was here a while ago.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, I love Alex, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when we see each other, it's fucking all good and dandy, We still share ideas with each other, still talk on the phone every now and then. We still, like, when we see each other, when we're out, like, we'll catch up, and it's civil. But I think I'm friends with like maybe 5 people from the Hype House: Rylan Storms, Nick Austin, Alex Cover, and yeah, that's about it. That's 4. Yeah, that's about it.